Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome to another episode of Jash Reads. Tonight we will be continuing to read Animorphs number 11, The Forgotten by K.A. Applegate. And as always, this video is not intended for kids. Instead, this video is intended for adults who are discovering or rediscovering the joy that is Animorphs. Whew. I'm glad I'm actually feeling good enough to start to have a normal quote unquote work schedule. It feels great. Oh yeah. Damn, I think I was going to say something cute about the birds. Now I forgot which story I'm going to tell because there's a lot of bird drama in the house with 4 birds. Oh yeah, yesterday part of their treat fell down. The cockatiel's treat fell down, and so both went, flying everywhere. Navi crashed into a window. Jorah crashed into a window, and as I got Jorah to the cockatiel cage and I was about to put him there, he's like the one other window was like a magnet. And it was like, shoo! Then he started huffing and he was scared. And I was like, what the hell? Usually bring him back after crashing, he just goes on the cage. But today, nope, that wasn't the case. Last night it wasn't the case. I was like, oh no, I'm going to crash into another one. Oh, jeez. Okay. Now, on to the whole reason all of you actually clicked on this video. You didn't click on the video to hear like an hour or two of bird stories. 8:54 p.m. Visher 3, leader of the Yeerk invasion of Earth. Visher 3, the only Yeerk in all of history to take control of an ant-like body. Visher 3, the only Yeerk with the power to morph. Can we outrun him? I asked Axe. No. Can we outfight him? I asked. My voice was a whisper. My mouth was too dry to work right. Hex turned his stalk eyes to look at me. No, Prince Jake. We might get in a lucky shot. But the blade ship is very powerful. This is the blade ship that destroyed our great dome ship. Here he comes! Rachel yelled in warning. A red glow illuminated the blade ship as the Visher fired his engines and came for us. We can try and run, or we can take a chance on a lucky shot. Axe said. He was looking at me. They were all looking at me. I grabbed the joystick. My hand was trembling. I feel lucky, I said. It was an absolute lie. Of course. I didn't even feel slightly lucky. But it sounded good. I caught Marco giving me a sardonic smile. He knew I was faking it. I felt Cassie's hand touch my shoulder for encouragement. Hold on. You may be unsteady on your human legs. Hex warned. He threw the bug fighter into a quick, tight turn. Hex was right. I almost fell over before the bug fighter's systems compensated for inertia. Then Hex really lit up the engines and we leaped forward, straight for the blade ship. Ready to fire. Hex said. It wasn't a question. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Wait until now. I swept the red target circle toward the black diamond head of the blade ship. I squeezed the trigger, and I kept squeezing. Brilliant Dracon beam stabbed toward the blade ship. But at the same instant, the Visher fired. Dracon beam hit Dracon beam. Zoom! An explosion of light so intense I could actually see through my own hand. I could see Cassie's teeth inside her head. Whoomph! I was thrown against the ceiling. I fell to the floor and rolled out of control. Rachel landed on top of me, knocking the wind out of me. The bug fighter was spinning. My eyes were filled with balls of light like suns inside my own head. Spinning, spinning, spinning. And with each turn, I was thrown hard into Axe, into Marco. Tobias batted his wings wildly, trying to get some control. It was like we had all been tossed into a washer on a spin cycle. Then, with a sickening lurch, the bug fighter came upright. There was a floor again, and a ceiling. And through the window, there was a planet. Earth. Big, blue, and getting closer very, very fast. We're going down. Rachel yelled, Axe! Axe! We're going down! Axe scrambled to his hooves and made his way back to the controls. Too fast, he said. We're going down too fast. Look, Tobias cried. Over there, to the left. We're not alone. Tumbling down alongside us, just a mile away, was the blade ship. It was twisting and twirling and falling, just like us. Wait, Cassie said, sounding more confused than terrified. It's daylight in the Western Hemisphere. Do I care? Marco yelled. We're going down. It was dawn in the Middle East. Cassie insisted. Now it's daylight in the Western Hemisphere. Suddenly, friction flames began glowing from the nose of the bug fighter. We were going back into the atmosphere. Axe, can you pull us out of this? I demanded. I am slowing our descent, he said. We are slowing down, but I don't think it will be enough. Great, Marco moaned. At least the blade ship will go down with us, Rachel said. Does that make you feel better, Xena? Marco grated. Rachel actually smiled. It was a sad, brief smile. Not much better, she admitted. 10 seconds to impact, Axe said. 10, 9, 8. Flash! I was no longer the bug fighter. I was square dancing. I was giving Rachel a resentful look as I bowed to her in time with the music. What the? Flash! 4, 3, hold on. I saw green on green rushing up at me, and then we hit. And for a while, I didn't see anything at all. And that's the end of that lovely, happy chapter. This is a book series for young adults. Ending a chapter on a high note of, hey, everyone you know and love might have died. There were a couple very key, interesting moments. Not not just, Jake suddenly being square dancing again. It's like Jake's probably feeling like, you know what? Square dancing may be awful, but at least, I'm not in this situation. It's like a case for Jake to actually embrace square dancing. Oh, God. But a few interesting things to take note of. One was the Dracon beams hitting each other at the same time, and it's like, oh, seeing their bones, seeing through things. Definitely a big plot point there. Also, on the topic of plot points, but more so about Cassie, in the Animorphs fandom, there's not much Cassie love, and I can understand some of it. I mean, Cassie, is sort of a hypocrite at times. And she makes some decisions near the end of the series where it's like, really, she just happened to be right. And because, yeah, there's basically a lot of people that have good criticisms of Cassie, and I think some of them stem from the fact that Cassie is the one in the series to say, everyone, stop just acting, think about what you're doing. And she has the best intentions of doing that because she wants to make sure her friends don't lose themselves in the war. And oh god, that was that was about to be a big spoiler. Oh my god. But anyways, so I can understand where that hate might stem from, and I can understand the good criticisms, but Cassie is a really good and smart character. Because while everyone is rightfully panicking over the bug fighter crashing and them all dying, it's Cassie who has the sense of mind to be looking at the situation as a whole. They'll say, hey, this is scary and all, folks, but I think we might have actually bigger problems. And Marcus the one to reply to her going, fuck your observations, Cassie. We're going to die. Oh my god. But yeah. So, yeah, there's lovely thing there. God, like, when I was reading this series as a kid, it's always like, ooh, cool adventures. They're fighting evil. They're the heroes. And as an adult, it's like, oh shit. It becomes like so much darker as an adult. If you read this series as you were a kid, and then when you're an adult, you will definitely notice it getting somehow darker than when you read as a kid. So, yeah, this is one of the shorter chapters. So, yeah. And I was actually going to take a break to drink some water, but then like the whole chapter is extremely fast paced, so I couldn't just take a sip here or there. I was like, I have to battle through all of this because I'm trying to make it appear as tense as it is in the book, and it's very fast paced, so it'd be sort of out of place to go, okay, it's a life or death situation. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and drink some water. And then I'm going to take a moment or two to collect myself, and yeah. Okay, so tonight, this video's question will be, would you have, if you were in this same exact situation, would you be like Cassie and be able to look at the bigger picture? Or would you be like everyone else going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit? Because me personally, I would be losing my fucking mind. I hate heights. Because I fear falling from them. So if, I'm falling from a really great height, above the atmosphere, I'm going to be panicking. I'm like, I don't care. I can't concentrate on anything. And God, it'd just be awful for me. I could not be like Cassie. And if you notice anything in this chapter I didn't comment on, please comment below. Let's start a really, really nerdy conversation. And remember, no major spoilers. I am hoping against hope people get into Animorphs by watching my videos. So, there are some huge twists and turns that make you look at the series in a totally different light. So it's like, I don't want those to be spoiled for first time viewers or readers. Whatever. Maybe some of you read along as I read, so I don't know. And you use my questions at the end of each video as discussion questions. I don't know. So yeah. And if you watch this video and you're like, hey, Animorphs is actually not just a silly book series where the characters turn into animals. There's actually real stakes, real consequences, and it really makes you think at times. So if you would like your own very own copy of Animorphs number 11, The Forgotten by K.A. Applegate, everywhere I post these videos, I put a link to where you can bury your very own copy. Oh, don't know how that works. But you can actually... and you can't bury your books at the links provided, but you can buy your very own copies by the links provided. And buying from my links will do 3 things. 1, it will give money to Kay Applegate and Michael Grant, the creators of the Animorphs series, who are just actually, by Twitter, it's like they're actually decent people. Like, I don't agree with them all the time, but they're actually decent. It's not like J.K. Rowling, where it's like she turns out to be. Yeah, anyways. And it will also alert Scholastic to the fact that Animorphs is still a viable property and people will still buy Animorphs stuff. So, woo! And finally, I am a member of the Amazon Associates program, so I also get some money from any purchases bought by my links. So if you want to support your favorite YouTuber of all time, hey, you can do it that way. So again, the three perks of buying from my links: support the creators, show Scholastic that Animorphs is still a viable property, and I get some little bit of the money. So yeah. And hey, if you got to this point in the video, please like. Please. Please. It all liking the video also helps out with screwing with the YouTube algorithm, so I'm more likely to get views. And finally, remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel of mine. Not only will I be reading all of Animorphs number 11, The Forgotten by Kay Applegate, I will also be reading all of the Animorphs series. So, you don't want to miss a thing. Some crazy shit happens and you will want to be there for all of it. The good, the bad, the parts that just rip out your heart. And that'll be all for tonight. And I hope you all have a good week. That, it's not too stressful. Yeah. God, I need to make a call tomorrow. Probably should have made it today. Damn. Just one place I was expecting to call me back, but it's been so long that I probably call them. So it might be a stressful week for me. It might not. So hope everyone, including me, has a good week. And until next video, goodbye.